is about teaching. It's about showing people how to cook. Because there's this mystique out there that it's actually hard. It's so easy to make great food. The one goal with this Simply Ming collection is to get tools that are easy to use, that are affordable, but more importantly, psych you up, jazz you up, that you like, I can do this. You'll be amazed how easy it is to cook at home.
He's one of the most decorated chefs in the world. So many of you have watched him on PBS, or you visited one of his famous restaurants. Blue Dragon is one, or you've shopped with him here at HSN. I am talking about Chef Ming Tsai, who is here with something brand new and revolutionary. He is bringing to us an incredible Today Special. It is going to give you the ability to have a stove top on your oven, and you'll be able to bake cakes, bake pies, roast fish, whatever you want to do in the most revolutionary way. Check out our Best Buy of the Day. So there are a lot of elements to this Today's Special, but first and foremost, what you should know is that this is his most elite, the most top of the line in ceramic nonstick. What do I mean by that? We can say it's metal utensil safe. We can say that it is abrasion resistant. It's harder than any other ceramic we've ever brought in. It's the sturdiest that we've ever brought in. And I might add, Chef, this hammer, look, it's one of the most beautiful.
Isn't it nice?
Welcome back to HSN.
Thank you.
Congratulations on an amazing day so far.
Thanks, Marla. It's so great. I love this pan. And by the way, kudos goes to Joy Mangano for thinking about the hammer.
You've got to
I was
see
not
it
there with the
close.
little hammer ball painting this.
We're going to show this to you up close because it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
so this is a ceramic nonstick stove top oven.
Right.
That allows us to virtually do anything that we would normally do in the oven, except not having to bend over.
Basically, or turning on oven. So there's two things I love. And you already mentioned, this is a Tecton Plus Midnight Steel.
Yes.
This is the hardest ceramic in the world. It can take metal utensils, okay? I mean, don't go at it with a knife, no, but just normal metal utensils, and I love metal tongs. It's the only ceramic coating that can take metal utensils.
And your customers should know, you've been bringing ceramic for years.
Since day one.
But this ceramic is the most elite. It's the very best of the best.
It's the hardest in the world, right?
There you go.
Period. And then the other thing, and of course I love the look, it has this, everyone thinks it looks like a short wok. It's actually based also on a sauteuse, which is a French pan that has that curved edge. But this dome top
very nice
combines a bunch of cooking techniques. So when you have a traditional tandoori oven, the heat comes up and it bounces off. That's what this is doing. But there's also this thermometer. And this thermometer helps you know what is the internal temperature inside the pan. So for example, here's a classic way of cooking steak, right? So I have some beautiful steaks. I just put them down as the show starts, so they're almost quite there. I'm gonna wait another 30 seconds. I wanna get that nice color on them. Normally when you sear a thick steak like this, you sear a side, you flip it, and you throw it in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes. You pull it out, and it's done. Well, we're gonna do everything but throw it into the oven. Because now, with this, all right, I'll get a nice, look at that nice color. Nice and even all the way across. So now they're flipped, right? Normally I would take the wok to the oven. I'm gonna do this instead. That's my walk to the oven. And I'm gonna wait, and I can control, you know, we have temperature by 5 degrees because of the induction burner, but for anyone at home, the normal gas and electric, there's no temperature. So the only way you can gauge temperature is this thermometer. So you would go to medium high to get to 350. Now it's roasting. And then at the very end, you take it off, you let the steaks rest, so you basically, the same technique of searing and roasting without making the oven walk.
Well, if you'd like to order our Today's Special, you're in great company. This is a world launch. It is exclusive at HSN. The price will be more than double after our Today's Special. If you don't mind, Chef, whenever you're ready, I want to walk over and show all the beautiful colors.
Yeah, please do. I'll go.
And we're recommending that you choose the colors early. I'm going to go right through here. They're all very popular. We have an exquisite platinum silver that is virtually all sold out. But I'm going to show you all the colors right over here if I can. So the #1 accent color is always the red, and you can see just how beautiful it is. I mean, this looks incredibly expensive, beautiful and luxurious. Joy Mangano has partnered, of course, with Chef Ming Tsai to create this exquisite look. There's your red version, by the way. In the front, we have our copper bronze, which I know a lot of you love copper bronze, but traditional and real copper we know is very expensive. Here's the look without the cost, and of course without the care. So there's your copper bronze. Up top, we have a champagne gold, which I think is really beautiful. The gold is one of the most limited choices. So if you'd like to have that one, and you can just see how pretty it is. And then this platinum silver choice, take a look at this one up close. Pewter. And this one, as you can see, is, again, very, very limited as well. So in addition to getting the lid and your stovetop oven, you get a rack, you get the thermometer on the outside, you also get the book. The cookbook is available as a separate purchase, and we're recommending that you pick that up. It is an amazing cookbook that gives you all sorts of great stovetop ovens, ideas. We include 6 recipes with this. And if you'd like to have the cookbook, it's $19.95. I believe there are over 80 recipes in the cookbook, about 160 pages. It's beautifully done. I'll show you that in the inside. But we're inviting you to call, because when we say baking cakes, or baking a roast or ham, whatever you would traditionally cook in your stove, you'll be able to cook in this pot.
And smoking. Now this is key, so pay attention here, because we have the pan. I'm gonna turn a little bit down.
Now you're using an induction.
This is an induction.
So we don't have to, right?
No, this pan's great for gas, halogen, electric, and of course induction. This, we have both hickory and maple smoke. It's kind of smoke dust of you, or smoke chip. Cameron's is the company that makes it, so we're psyched we partner with them. And you just put a little bit, and it smokes really quickly. So what I'm gonna do is add a piece of foil. The reason I'm adding the foil is because when this salmon gets smoked with these scallions, there's going to be liquid, the juice and the oil coming. I don't want that to hit the chips to stop it smoking. So that this fat will hit the foil instead, and you'll see this will start to smoke up. And this is going to be a hot smoked salmon.
My mouth is open
in
because
10 minutes.
I've never. I mean, who's ever done smoking, smoker inside the house?
Wait till you try this. And you can do this in your home. The smoke's contained. I mean, still do it. Well, do it on your hood, right? I mean, don't do it in the middle of your dining room.
Yeah, but it's not going to billow your entire home with the smoke as well. But it's going to infuse those flavors. By the way, if you want those hickory chips, we have both the oak and the hickory, and they are both available for you.
And this is a coup to get this company to do this for us. They're awesome. It's so hard to find.
Oh, wow.
And unlike other smoking chips, which are large, you have to soak them in water, and you have to, and they take a long time to start smoking. These are smoked instantly.
All right, if you'd like to have them, we have both the hickory as well as the oak, and we're providing you with the item number on your television screen, 587542. Over 6,500 people have ordered our today's special, reminding you this is a world launch.
So here we have some smoke already going. That is a piece of brie cheese. And you're going to love this, Marlo. So, as opposed to wrapping it in puff pastry, this is a healthy way, but it adds so much flavor and umami into the cheese.
Talk about picking up the flavors of your foods to the next level with this. And you'll be able to do any type of dish, from stir fry to braising to frying to baking to grilling.
If you're going to do a cake, and look, you have to go slow, because obviously you don't want the bottom of the cake to burn on the stove top. So what we do is we'll put some type of fruit. It could be an orange, it could be lemons, it could be blueberries, and that is a great way to help make sure the cake is cooked evenly. But of course, nothing sticks. Ever,
that's beautiful.
Right? And for the record, of course, these pans go into the oven too, right?
Oh, by the way, that smells amazing.
Right? Isn't that amazing? I mean,
yes, it smells like spring.
It smells like
Easter.
And you can smell the Grand Marnier too, which we love.
Yeah, is that okay?
yeah, we know you well.
Oh, come on, come on. But imagine that. Now, here's what you got to realize: when you put all of this together, that cake was not baked in the oven. You can bake that on top of your. You can bake it on top of your stove, nice and slow. So that's what this Do Everything pan does. It allows you to smoke on your stovetop, allows you to grill on your stovetop, allows you to roast, allows you to bake, allows you to braise. You control the temperature. This pot can be used on any stovetop that's out there.
Absolutely. From
the induction to your gas. It is the best ceramic that you have brought in, period, in the end.
Best ever. It takes metal, and huge quantity. So there's some smoked pork chops with acorn squash. Again, so easy to do, and you can say, if you take the plate to your nose, you can smell the smokiness coming off of both the pork chop and the squash, right? Which just makes food taste better.
Okay, I would definitely get those hickory chips or the oak, because I think both of those are going to
they're
really
awesome.
And imagine you don't have to go outside. I know here in Florida we've had unusually warm weather,
right?
But I know it's still cold up north. But you don't have to wait until the weather warms up.
No,
you can enjoy this.
Look at that.
If this doesn't stop the show, I don't know what will.
Look, this is to show off the quantity you can do in this. Plus, this is all done in the pan. So we seared the short ribs like normal, set them aside. We add the mirepoix, carrot, celery, onions. We add the liquid, chicken stock, a little hoisin, and then we add the ribs back, and then we cover it and let it go nice and slow. And of course, Marla, if I was home, I would serve it in this, right? Put this on a trivet in the middle of the table, done. Because I love how beautiful this pan is. But just to show you the quantity, I mean, look at how many short ribs there are here. It's unbelievable how much you're getting here.
I love a good short rib. I know a lot of you do as well.
Look at
those came out beautiful.
Oh my God, they're so, talk about fall off the bone.
I was going to say, they're all falling off the bone, so nice and tender.
Oh my God, look at these short ribs. I mean,
and we're going to get that because of the even heating with these ceramic pans.
Absolutely, and look at this. This is the cleanup of a braised short rib dish. I mean, literally, and we're clean. We're done.
Oh my gosh.
That's how easy this is.
Reminding you that this is the top of the line ceramic that the chef has brought to us. Dishwasher safe, stain resistant. It's the most abrasive resistant that we've brought to you to date. The pans are absolutely beautiful, whether you're choosing the pewter or the gold, or the red choice that we have, or the gorgeous copper bronze. You get the lid, you're gonna get 6 recipes, you'll get the rack that comes along with it, and then we've got some additional pieces that you can certainly order as well. I would definitely get the chips, the wood chips. I know we've got a steamer insert thing that we're gonna be showcasing for you in just a little bit. But as people are watching and they're seeing you do this egg with a fork.
Yeah, so it's just a back of a fork. I'm just making a quick scrambled eggs. So you've seen me make fried rice before, but this is going to be even a healthier version because what I'm going to add now is the vegetables all in, raw vegetables. 2 types. We got squash and zucchini. Hand me those bell peppers before I'll just dump them in. Right?
Yay.
This is all in tons of great vegetables. A little shiitake mushroom sauce. You can use oyster sauce too. We're gonna take cold leftover rice. This is our house rice. It's brown and white rice. And that's it. We're gonna cover this. So what's gonna happen now is all of that vegetables are gonna start cooking. It's gonna exude all the juice. That juice is gonna hit the pan. It's gonna steam and then heat the rice up. This whole dish should be done in about 7 minutes.
That's such a beautiful piece. And by the way, we wanna hear from you. Our testimonial talk line is open. Our producer, Daryl, went ahead and showed you the steamer insert.
Yeah, love this.
There are only 500 remaining for the entire day.
Oh, no.
Now tell me why you love this piece.
So, you've seen this before. This is the same size as the wok steamer insert that we always had. We always ran out of. The difference we changed, we made it even better. How? This comes out. So therefore, and the reason that's important is now you can like store your salmon or whatever in the fridge, not have this huge bulky thing, but then it's used as an extender for this pan. So if you want to do a whole chicken on top of veg, on top of the rack, or do literally a prime rib, you can do this with the extender because then with the dome lid, it still keeps the heat inside.
And it gives you an additional almost, what, three and a half inches.
Great. And great. It's not watertight, so you can't braise it this height, right? But imagine a prime rib or a chicken with the lid on. And if you're using a large piece of meat, you're going to want to use the oven because the prime rib is just gargantuan, right? But then if you're going to want to steam, you just put that in, and that could be water or tea below it, and you can steam whatever.
And you can see that in the inside, which is perfect. If you'd like to have the steamer insert, it is available for you for an additional $19 and change. Our today's special is the star of the day. The price will more than double after today. We're offering it to you on FlexPay. If you are just tuning in, this is a world launch. The chef has certainly brought to us a wonderful cookware in the past, but this cookware is different because this is his most elite, his highest end, his best performing ceramic non-stick, which means you don't have to add oils, butters, and fats to the non-stick.
Not at all. I mean, we've been doing, and we'll show you later, we've been cooking a ton of fish and scallops, no oil, no fat. Chicken breast, no oil, no fat. It's unbelievable.
All the colors are still available for you, but the gold color is one of the most limited. I want to show you those colors in a matter of moments, but let's not take our eyes off of
Look at this.
this.
Oh my God. All right. So that would be a large piece of meat.
Yes. Now, you did this in the oven.
Yes, because, see, we use this thing that helps keep it. Look inside of here. Look at all these fantastic veg.
Oh, my gosh.
There's veg seasoned, a little bit of chicken stock, and then we had the prime rib on top of it. So this veg, honestly, maybe as good, if not even better, than the prime rib.
You know
because
it is.
look at all this flavor that's in here. This is all the unctuous, gooey,
that looks
luscious.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
To serve that to your family at dinner, I mean, it's colorful, it's healthy, it's delicious, and most importantly, with this pan, it makes it easy. This is an opportunity. By the way, that V-Rack that the chef used is available, so you can ask about that. We've got a lot of companion pieces. But who's going to be the first to call in this afternoon show? We definitely want to hear from you.
Oh, yeah.
As you're tuning in, this is our finest value of the day. This has never been done before. This is his brand new Elite Hammered Ceramic Nonstick. The chef and our beautiful Joy Mangano worked together to create this exquisite high-end luxe design. Oh my, feast your eyes on that.
Whoa.
Is that not perfect? But most importantly, this is a wonderful way for you to finally get a ceramic nonstick that is second to none. It is the highest end that we have ever brought to you. Even more abrasion resistant than even the customer favorite, the Copper Elite. Is even better than that. It's even sturdier than that. Easy to clean. That elegant, beautiful hammered look, and cookware like this in stores would cost you a fortune. We know. I mean, you know,
well north of $100 without even blinking.
For one piece, by the way.
Right.
And I think this is so clever. On the lid, will you explain that to us again?
So
this
it's just any pan, it's on a stove. You have no idea when there's a lid on what's the temperature inside of it. So because you have a low gas, medium gas, high gas, there's no rating to that. But when you're trying to roast meat like those steaks at 350, I need it to be 350. So this, by turning the gas or your electric, you can get it to 350, and then you got it. And that's what an oven does. You turn an oven on, you can set it to 350. You can't set a stove to 350.
Right, you can't.
But with this, you can adjust your flame such it does. And look how beautiful the prime rib
I mean, everything. By the way, obviously, this goes right into the oven, so it's durable up to 550 degrees. You can cook this on any type of stovetop, PTFE free, PFOA free. It is really an amazing value, and it will be $89 after today. And we've got some surrounding pieces that you might want to pick up.
So here we have prime rib, but you can also go super duper healthy with this. So here we have some steamed broccoli and cauliflower and a bunch of carrots, right? Just steamed with actually tea, but I'm going to show you, because of this insert, this steamer insert, it gives you so much more room to do stuff. And here we have, check this out, we have chicken breasts. So these chicken breasts, and they get a little dark. You see that nice darkness to it? The reason they got dark is we didn't steam with water. We actually put tea leaves in it. So interesting. Because tea has flavor. I don't know where you live. It doesn't matter where you live. Your water has no flavor. So add some tea leaves to it.
I would have never thought of that.
And so this is a one-pot dish. Steamed breast on the bottom, and that flavored liquid, which is now chicken with tea, and we actually threw some lemongrass in there, and then steamed veg on top. This is incredible. There's no fat added. Zero.
Wow.
So if you're on a no-fat diet, there
That's
it is.
perfect.
I mean, chicken, of course, has natural fat.
And by the way, we did that, or you did that.
We did.
I can't take any credit for it. With that insert. And remember, this insert is very, very limited. At last count, last update, there were only about 500 of these available. So if you'd like to have that one, I am going to remind you about the chef's cookbook. He's created a special cookbook to use with your stovetop oven, but it really allows you to be able to create some of the masterpieces that people are accustomed to seeing you do in your shows and that sort of thing.
Look, the goal of the whole Simply Ming collection, of course, is to get you cooking. So we want to give you the tools that we have to level the playing field, because us pro chefs have all the gadgets we need, but then give you some guidance. And by the way, a recipe book is not gospel. It's hopefully inspiration if you're like, okay, that's a nice recipe Ming did, but I'm going to add this because I'm Mexican, I love jalapenos, or I'm Italian, I love oregano, whatever. Put your culture into your own food, because then you are really cooking yourself, which is a successful cookbook. Anyone can follow a recipe, but when you add your own to it, it's real. By the way, some cream. You talked about creamy. Here's some creamy penne, and look at this. Nothing sticks is. I'm gonna slide this out and I'm gonna give it just a little flip to show
Is
the
macaroni and cheese not the best and ultimate
Look
comfort
how much
food?
is in there.
Oh my gosh, you gotta show them the bottom part of that. Yum.
Yeah, the cocon.
Yes.
This is.
How do you pronounce it?
Cocon.
Cocon.
That cocon. It's Spanish. That's what they say. Cocon. Cocon. Cocon.
Okay.
Cocon.
But,
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll need some tequila or something. Cocon.
Yeah.
They say I'm not doing it right.
But can you look at the quantity?
Yes.
That comes out of this pan?
Yes.
It's a lot.
All right. Well, we are so excited to have you shopping with us. I do want to quickly invite you to shop. I'm going to give you a look inside the cookbook and look at the beautiful recipes. I know they're recipes for appetizers and for your meals. It's just done beautifully. So if you'd like to choose that one, it's an easy read, but all sorts of beautiful photographs and pictures and recipes. So there you have it. If you'd like to choose that, we're going to provide you with the item number for that. And can we also show Daryl that steamer insert once again? I know that piece is very limited. If you love steamed fish or dumplings or steamed broccoli and the cauliflower like the chef just created, this piece also works back to our today's special. It'll give you an additional 3.5 inches. And if you're gonna create like a roast or do a chicken in the oven, you'll appreciate owning that as well. And that's available on 2 credit card payments of $9.98. And you wanna hurry, you don't wanna wait on this one because this one is really, really limited, I understand. Okay, wood chips they want me to mention to you now.
Yes,
so
those are awesome.
They are awesome. And I understand most people are buying both the hickory and the oak. I don't blame you because that'll be the only way that you'll be able to use a smoker inside your home. So don't wait, they're $9.95 a piece and they are really going to make any meal that much more delicious. Thank you, Chef Eric. I want to walk over here for a moment. Oh, wow, that looks so
There's
good. What is that, Chef?
Look at that fried
rice. That's a stir-fry rice.
Isn't that great? Look how much veg is in there.
And notice the big metal spoon. Because I want to go back to the story here. Remember, this is a story about the non-stick ceramic. It's called Midnight Steel Ceramic Non-Stick. You haven't heard of it before because it's new today. And the chef has taken his traditional copper ceramic, which is always a customer pick, and he has taken it to a whole new level because this is sturdier, it's more abrasion resistant, it's stronger, and I would say the cookware with that hammered look is really exquisite. Remember, you'll get the 12-inch pan, you'll get, of course, your rack, you'll get the lid, that comes with the special to allow you to be able to see the temperature of what you're cooking inside. You're going to get 6 recipe cards along with it, and then you choose the color that you love. This is the pewter. We have the champagne gold at the very top, which we know is very limited. That's one of my personal favorites. I also love the copper, though. That copper bronze is beautiful. I'm gonna lift this up so that you can see that. What an exquisite gift to give to someone. Look at that up close. It's really beautiful. And Joy Mangano and the chef have created this design for you. I mean, you've seen cookware like this out there, but it just costs a fortune. So you can buy it today as our world launch, and then the red is really pretty. Look at that. If you've got accents of red in your kitchen, then you might want to also pick the red. So you can complete the look. I'm going to walk over to my left, and I want you to see that we've got the entire suite. So these are all the pieces. Now, obviously, the today's special is what you're ordering now, but a little bit later on, we're going to be featuring for you a 6-piece set. And in the middle, this piece I hope you buy, because that's an 8-quart stock pot. I saw this last night at midnight. It is not scheduled to air in our show, but if you love the look of this cookware and it is incredibly beautiful, I would order it. This is the 8-quart stock pot. You can buy that as a separate piece. So maybe today you buy the 8-quart and you buy the today's special. Maybe you just decide that you're gonna get the 6-piece set as well. Everything will be coming up. If you can't wait, you can go over to our website at hsn.com. I would for sure go ahead and, oh my gosh, I'm coming over for some of that, Chef.
Oh yeah, you should.
So tell everybody what you did there.
So again, if you recall, I seared 2 thick steaks like I normally do in a pan, and I add some shiitakes and mushrooms, and normally I would flip the steaks and into the oven, the whole pan. But instead of going to the oven, I just put the lid on. I made sure it got to 350, and then these steaks ended up roasting in the oven. By the way, we're using this great
I love that.
knife.
That's coming up.
This little.
Oh, I want that.
This little cleaver knife is fantastic.
That's neat.
But look how beautiful this steak looks. Look at that.
And by the way, if you want that knife, I'm being told that only 200 remain in that knife. Chef,
And
you've got that looking all pretty. Would it be awful if I asked you for a piece?
Like a really small little.
He made it so pretty. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Thank you, Chef.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
It's pretty good.
Oh, that melts in your mouth. That's
Right?
really good.
And the key of a nice thick steak is you can't just use your low temperature to cook it through, because then you don't get that nice crust on it. So you got to go high and high, but then you got to finish it.
How'd you get it so tender?
That's just buying good quality steak, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's HSN.
Because that's like melt in your mouth.
Right.
I mean, that's incredible
So,
steak.
Remember the salmon? Look at this. This is one of the most beautiful things ever.
Wow.
Right? Smoked, hot salmon. I mean, this is the real deal. We're not going to mess around here, Marlo.
So if you're just tuning in,
Look at this salmon.
there are smoker chips beneath that aluminum foil. I know. And we're doing that on top of the stove.
And you got smoked scallions they can put on top.
A lot of you who grilled, are you going to use your smoker chips on the grill or your smoker grill? But you don't have to do that on the outside. This you do on top of your stove. That's why we're calling it our stovetop oven, because you can use the wood chips, and we have them available for you in your stovetop oven to create a smoked salmon or smoked ribs or smoked bacon.
Can I just show you? Because this is why I love this so much. You see how still and deliciously moist the salmon is? I mean, look at that. It's still translucent and moist and luscious, and just a tinge of just medium rare in the middle. That is a perfectly cooked. Do you like salmon?
I do indeed.
You have to try this. Yeah,
I do indeed.
Just a little piece.
Oh, come on, Chef.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
My goodness,
Well,
I can barely
wanna,
see that piece.
I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop you from talking.
Are we on a budget?
Yeah. Sorry. I just didn't want to get your mouth all
That was a flake.
filled with food.
Oh my gosh.
But seriously, right? So good.
Okay.
And
Let me tell you.
You know how much smoked salmon like that costs in a restaurant, or buy the whole side of smoked salmon? It's $100.
What chips did you use with that one?
That was the hickory. And that was a tablespoon of the
All
hickory
I can
chips.
say is drop the mic. That's delicious.
But wait.
How about drop the brie?
Drop the brie. That was one of the best things I've ever had.
Isn't that unbelievable?
That is unbelievably
Well, wait till you
delicious.
try this.
Get the wood chips for that.
Look at
I'm
this
telling
brie.
you.
So
That
this
is worth it. That's worth it alone.
This is unbelievable. Look at that smokiness. And of course the brie. Oh, look at that.
And I love the browning color
Look at
that it
that.
delivers to you. Oh, that does look amazing.
Isn't that amazing? Here.
I'm gonna go in.
Here you go. There's your chip. Grab your chip. Try
There
that.
we go.
It's so good. That
Oh, yeah.
smokiness lifts the brie to the next level. Right? Isn't that good? And that's just a piece
Yes.
of normal brie. We're not like
How did you come up with this? It's just so good. It really is. I mean,
you can basically smoke anything. I mean, I smoke a ton of vegetables, and so I even smoked carrots, celery, onions, mirepoix, to make a smoky chicken broth. Right? Think about that. And then you use that chicken broth to make a smoky chicken risotto. I mean, it's on and on. It's just building. Sometimes it's salt, sometimes it's soy sauce, sometimes it's acid, sometimes it's smoke. That's another flavor you can add to food, which adds 0 calories. And now with this setup, 0 hassle.
So I want to just recap for you, because we go from a smoked salmon to smoked brie to ribs to steaks to baking a cake. You can literally do everything from braising to grilling to baking to
sauteing, the wok stirring.
Put it in the
All of it.
oven, serve with it because it's so beautiful. It is our today's special, and it is the world launch of this new Midnight Steel in the nonstick ceramic, but also in this gorgeous new hammer design. Choose the color that you love. We still have 5 colors remaining: red, champagne gold, the beautiful pewter, and then of course that copper bronze. But the price will more than double after today, so don't miss it. Take advantage of it. So we want to mention to everyone the knife.
Yes. So
that
this,
you have.
So this, in English, we call it a mini cleaver. It's based after nakiri. Nakiri is a Japanese-style knife. The Chinese cleaver is longer and about this tall, heavy and gargantuan. This knife, you only use this much of a knife when you're cutting a cucumber or garlic, or you don't use 18 inches of your knife. So this is awesome, but it's a full handle. So it looks like a small knife, but it fits in your hand
really
and it's
nice.
ergonomic, but the lightness, for like my wife who's smaller, it's not how hard you hit a squash ball, it's how quickly. So it's not how hard you go to the cucumber, it's how quickly you can.
Okay.
And with a sharp blade like that, because ceramic is the second hardest material in the world, this will not dull. You can have this knife for a lifetime.
So
it's unbelievable.
Over 2,100 people have ordered, only 300 remain. Last 300. So at $19.95 we're on
and for the record, 20 years ago when I bought my first ceramic knives, they were $150 plus. One knife. This is 20 bucks?
Yeah.
I can't, that's unbelievable.
All right, speaking of savings, you can go to our website, hsn.com. You can save up to 30% off on Chef Ming Tsai's collection, which is exclusive here to HSN. So do visit our website. Use search word Ming Tsai to find it. And also our HSN card. If you apply, you'll be able to save $10 off your first purchase. So it might give you some motivation to shop. You can even get $10 off our today's special. And so a lot of great things happening, including, of course, more companion pieces to go back to our today's special. We're going to remind everybody about that 8-quart stock pot as well, but come on back after this with more Ming Tsai.
Come back.
Join me, Brett Chuckerman, for Healthy You, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Take charge of your health and wellness. Our trusted experts provide products, solutions, and tips created to enhance every part of your life. Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Welcome to Moon Palace Cancun. My family and I are having the vacation of a lifetime, and you can too with an exclusive offer from HSN and Palace Resorts. For a limited time, book an all-inclusive stay at Moon Palace Cancun or Moon Palace Jamaica, and you'll earn HSN spendable cash. You also receive resort credit, plus kids and teens stay free. Live the Palace life. Head to hsn.com, search Moon Palace, and you can enter our sweepstakes to win your own dream vacation.
Now there's more to love than ever, and we're celebrating with a huge sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary. Just visit hsn.com or qvc.com and enter sweepstakes once per 24 hours for a chance to win top brand prizes. Then each entry counts toward the $100,000 grand prize. Now through March 11th, only on HSN and QVC.
Well, it's so good to have you shopping with us, and how lucky are we to spend the day with you, Chef?
I'm so psyched to be here, and I love the today's special.
Oh my gosh, it's a must-have. We were talking during the break about how delicious that salmon is.
I'm eating some right now.
If you haven't picked up those smoker chips to go back to our today's special, I want to encourage you to do that.
It's actually the it's actually the reason to buy this pan. Those
Honestly,
smoked chips. It
I
really
agree.
because you can smoke
Hands
everything.
down.
So.
And we were saying how it doesn't smoke up your entire home.
Right.
So that you're going to love, and you're going to get such delicious flavors. But we are going to move on. Definitely continue to ask about our today's special. But this is the best, lowest price that we've ever offered on your induction burner.
Right.
This is our 1,800-watt portable power station. It's $79.95. It's $100 off. Lowest price ever.
What?
4 credit card payments of $19.99. You've been bringing this to us for a few years, and I know it's a customer favorite.
Yep.
And by the way, we have red and black only. If you own this, will you call us and tell us why you love it? Every kitchen should have one.
And by the way, this is the peanut butter of the jelly of the today's special.
I like
These two go together so well together. Can I just talk about, and for those that may not know what induction cooking is all about, let me explain it first. So first, here's a cold. This is cold, right? Yeah, go ahead. Everything's cold, ice cold, right? So I'm gonna put this on max sear. I'm gonna add, this is just room temp water, right? It's actually cold water. So what happened when I turned on the power button? When like a light bulb. You turn on electricity, your light switch, the electricity goes through, and boom, your bulb goes on. When you turn on this switch, what happens is this AC, the alternating current, passes through the two copper coils that are inside of this induction burner. What happens is that produces a magnetic field, and then when the energy tries to pass through the coils, there's something called resistance. Well, resistance is this, which creates heat, and right there, you already see the bubbles. That was, what, 10 seconds? This was cold water, so now you already have bubbles in 10. You already see this steam, and within another 10 seconds, it's going to be at a full boil. Yeah. Because as soon as you turn it on, this coil actually makes the entire pan hot. And look, it's already boiling. Oh, my goodness.
So less than 20 to 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that was 20 seconds.
Right, you're boiling water, which means you're going to save time, plus...
Save energy.
Save energy, and the biggest point of view here is that because it's a portable oven, you don't have to be in the kitchen. You can be outside.
And watch this carefully, guys. My fingers are right here. I mean, I'm not going to touch the pan because the pan's hot, but right around it, touch, please. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh, it is, indeed.
It's cool. And even this, look, boiling water, this you can even touch. Go ahead.
You're right.
No, I mean, this is not hot. Why? Because I'm not a cyborg. I don't have electric in me, right? If I had electric or my wedding ring, you can't do it because I do not conduct. I don't conduct electricity. Right. So you can touch this. So think about you have your little kids running around and whatnot, and if it was a gas stove, if they touch that grate, they burned themselves. They touch the metal coil, you got concentric circles, just like, you know, Indiana, a Lost Ark, right?
You don't want that to happen.
But here, we'll just turn this back on, Max, here, and again, this will be boiling in 5 seconds. So that's the genius of induction.
So clearly this works with all of Ming Tsai's cookware, but this works with what you have at home. If you've had your eye on this induction burner, today is the day to buy it. $100 off. This is, in fact, the lowest price that we've ever offered. Wait until you see what we'll be able to do with this. You can fry in your fry pans with this. You can grill. You can saute with this. Any type of pans, whether it's a little fry pan, an 8-inch fry pan, or whether it's an 8-quart stock pot, you'll be able to cook with this. I mentioned that every kitchen should have it because I think most cooks don't like a crowded kitchen.
No.
Right? So whether it's potluck, or you're hosting a dinner party and you have friends over and you want to keep things at the right temperature, or you're doing any type of catering where you need to be able to, you know, have the dishes out and prepare them, or you're giving a little bit of a cooking class. These would be wonderful for that.
I mean, I do events all around the country for my charity, Family Reach, right? We financially help families that have children with cancer. It's a great cause. And when I go do these events, I travel with my burners. And this is my go-to gift for all my chefs that help me with the charity. Because this, in an RV with a DC converter, in your houseboat, in your small New York apartment, in your dorm in your high school or college, this is the go-to. And again, searing steaks, you can still touch. It's a little warm because the glass heats up because the pan heats the glass. But like right here, there's nothing, right? That's the genius of induction.
And tell me how simple this is. It's as simple as turning the power on.
So I'll turn it off for now. So basically, if you want a max sear, I hit start, right? But check this out. I can go down 5 degrees. There's no stove in the world. So
the recipe calls for 255 degrees.
I could do that, but we don't write recipes for that, right? You know what I mean? That's for the oven. But, however, and you'll see with chocolate's 105 degrees, exact. You can't go 120, you can't go 95. And you can't
look at a gas stove and try to eye that and get it exactly.
And this is exact to 5 degrees. This is ridiculous.
All right, so we want to hear from you. Over 200 people have ordered this. If you'd like to get the induction oven, today's the day to buy it. As you look at this, 4 credit card payments of less than $20. Do you love entertaining? Are you looking forward to spring? Do you have a Mother's Day brunch or an Easter brunch? Do you love the summertime and you have friends over for barbecue in the backyard? All you needed is an outlet for this. We're heading to our phone lines to say hi to Hyacinth from New York. Hello. Hyacinth, you're live with Chef Ming Tsai.
Hi, Hyacinth.
Hi, Mr. Ming. How are you?
Awesome. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome.
Did you order our today's special?
Yes, I did.
What do you look forward to preparing first?
Well, I would do a piece of steak.
Yes, yes.
I will do 2 nice pieces of steak, and I also have Mr. Ming rice cooker, and I have his pork set.
Nice. That's nice to hear, Hyacinth.
Yes, your utensils are so good. They cook so well.
And you have an...
Pardon me?
Do you have an induction burner as well?
I have the two induction burners, which is black, but I'm thinking of ordering this red to go with my red pot now.
Oh, very nice.
I would do that. That makes sense. And you love using the induction burners, right? Isn't it so easy to use?
Yes, I even introduced your products to a friend of mine.
Fantastic.
Because I told her how wonderful your pots are, the rice cooking is good. I have those steam pots and everything.
Awesome.
But I still keep buying.
Okay, good.
Well, I tell you what, once you get that new Today's Special out to your home, you're going to be addicted because that's his best of the best, Hyacinth. Thank you.
Yes, I know. I'm addicted to his things.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we've
And I
been...
think I'm going to order the red conduction station, the burner. I'm gonna order that now, along with my pot.
Awesome.
Well, enjoy.
So
And thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Appreciate your support.
Bye-bye, thank you. So there you have it. She talked about preparing steaks, which is exactly what you've done.
And look at this. So your eyes will tell you, does this pan work? Your eyes will tell you, does the heat go from here to here?
I agree.
The answer is yes. And the heat actually, and this is something we don't touch upon nearly as much, this ceramic coating, this black, this midnight steel, is the hardest ever. You see I'm using metal tongs, right? Don't scrape. You never want to scrape any pan, but metal tongs are fine. But more importantly, or probably just as important as a nonstick, is that because it's so hard, it actually helps conduct the heat as well. So it's not just that it's a great pan, the coating helps conduct the heat all the way to the edges and even up the sides because the coating goes all the way up the sides.
Well, this induction burner always has the best reviews. People love it. It's a one of a kind. The price today happens to be the best value that we've ever offered at $100 savings. It will be one of the best $20 you've ever spent. Whether you're a member of a book club or your place of worship, and you guys bring your own signature dishes.
Yep.
I usually host Thanksgiving at my house, and my family will bring dishes. I don't have a very large home or a very large kitchen. And so I love to be able to give people their own space.
Oh, no.
So be able to heat up their dishes.
And you put this on the buffet, and you set it, if it's chili, you set it at 190.
Chili or wings or
Mac
on the
and
outside
cheese or-
for your baked beans and your barbecue sauce during the summertime.
And we're going to show you the chocolate fondue in a sec, but can I just go through this technology? And this is probably the best demonstration I've ever seen. So here's a half pan or 2/3 of a pan. Everything's cold here, right? So I'm going to put this on max sear, okay? We have 2 thermal guns here, right? So they start the same temp. The pan is already at 130. Tracy, let's see what Tracy's at. Tracy's at 82, so she's running a little low for a human, right? Aren't you supposed to be 98.6?
Oh, my.
Well, I'm just saying, it's the gun, not me. But right where that dot is next to the pan, it's still 91, 89, 88, 91. But look at the pan. The pan's at 340. And look at her finger. Her finger's half an inch away.
And we want to say,
there's
don't
no
try
need.
this at home, because if you have on a piece of jewelry, it will burn
Right.
you. So you don't want to do this at home.
Oh,
but
no, your wedding room will be forever,
yeah.
for better or for worse, right?
I'm not even feeling any residual heat.
Yeah.
That close.
Yeah.
I'm not
Isn't that
even
amazing?
feeling it.
That is amazing.
Let's let the cheese do the talking. So here's a piece of cheese now. So the cheese itself is at 76 degrees. But you're going to see...
And smoking.
You can see the cheese smoking because the pan is still... I mean, right here, the pan is at 400 degrees. But off of the stove is at 90. And the cheese itself is still at 70. But obviously, this is cooking. This part's not.
Look at how it's bubbling up.
And she'll pick it up and it's going to slide off. But that's because of the non-stick.
Yeah.
But then the other thing, you can still touch right there.
Yeah, you sure can. It's
Right?
just warm, yeah.
But if I had my ring there and it was on, it will conduct.
Well,
So-
we are delighted to see so many of you shopping with us. Remember, your choices are the red or the black. One of the reasons why you want to buy today, obviously, is because of the price. But I think the great reason to buy it is because it just opens up more opportunities for you to be able to cook outside of your kitchen.
Yep.
So whether you're doing like a stir fry, you know, and on the dinner table or that sort of thing, it allows you to, because we don't eat in our kitchen necessarily. It's nice to be able to eat outside the kitchen and prepare meals in other spaces.
And even if you have a nice kitchen at home, seafood smells up your home.
Good point.
So go to your patio, extension cord, or if you're lucky enough to have AC outside in your patio, cook your fish outside.
Yeah, that's a very
Right?
good one.
And,
yeah.
And by the way, the other part we might as well go over. By the way, I had the veg going here, but I saw this great meat fat, so I'm cooking the veg in there. The other thing you do with this, which I love, is you can program it. So you can program this such that I want my pot of oil, because I'm doing a dinner party, so I'm gonna have 3 sous chefs, 3 of these burners. 1 is oil. I want that to turn on in 45 minutes to 375, because I gotta go take a shower, right? And I want this pot of water to be boiling in an hour and 15. I'll set that. So you don't have to remember that, because if you're at a dinner party and you forget to turn the water to boil, your oil to get hot, you just lost an hour.
Absolutely.
And if you keep watching it, you lost 2 hours, right?
Well,
so let this be your sous chef.
Well, don't miss it. We are very limited on this incredible value. With 3 minutes on the clock, we're going to go to our phone lines and say hi to Miss Karen from Ohio. Hi, Karen. It's Marlo. Please meet Chef Ming Tsai.
Oh, hi, Chef.
Hey,
Pleased
Karen.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm really good.
Karen, what do you like about his cookware?
Oh, I like everything.
Oh, good answer.
And,
Good answer.
That's it. That is
Are
a
you
good
trying
answer.
our today's special?
Yes, I ordered that last night. I stayed up.
Oh, good.
To watch the program.
Good.
I ordered that.
What demo are you most interested in trying when you get it at home? What got you?
I want to try the smoking. I ordered the
Ooh.
hickory, and I can't wait to try that.
And Chef, what did you say to me? You said to me that that pan is worth it alone just to use
for
the
the
smoker.
smoking,
The
because
smoking,
you can control it.
Karen, let me tell you something. That's the best salmon I have ever had, and that's delicious.
Oh, it looks like it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you're gonna
Awesome.
love the new technology with the new ceramic. I mean, you really did outdo yourself with that.
It's such a fun pan to cook with. Have you ever smoked before, Karen? Smoked
Not
food?
in the house, no.
Yeah. Okay, outside. Yeah. So this can, without smoking up your whole house, you can easily add, even funny enough, eggs. Right? You can take eggs, just parboil them, crack them, and smoke them. They're awesome. And the other 2 things that we do in restaurants that no one thinks about, we smoke salt and we smoke butter. Right? So you get a pound of butter and low, 100-degree smoke, and then you get smoky butter. And then big old fleur-de-sel sea salt just in a pan. It's amazing when you can add smoked salt.
Oh my gosh, Karen.
So,
I didn't know about that.
yeah. Well, good luck cooking. You can be the first in Ohio to smoke butter.
Yeah.
Well, you enjoy it. We're going to get it right out to you, and thank you so much for calling and being a part of the show.
Thanks,
Well, thank
Karen.
you.
Bye-bye.
Say hi to Ohio
Bye-bye.
for me.
That's fantastic. All those great ideas, by the way, are today's special. It's still available. We're going to give you another look at the top of the next hour. If you notice when we were doing the presentation with our today's special, all of those demos were done on this induction burner. So if you want in on this, this is an opportunity for you to buy it before it completely sells out. It's $100 off. We give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. That flex pay of 4 credit card payments of under $20, that really opens up an opportunity for you to not only buy it at the best value, but really get it very, very affordably. Red and black are available for you. This looks divine.
That's for you. So this is the power of this induction burner. You've already seen Max sear, but this is why it's so great. It's 110 degrees. So you could have 6-year-old kids around here in their little corner. They could be dipping, and you never worry about them hurting themselves, burning themselves, and the chocolate never seizes. And there's nothing more fun and more delicious than freshly dipped.
That looks beautiful.
Everything. Pineapples, pretzels,
and
whatever.
you don't have to worry about burning the chocolate or because you can keep it at that exact temperature.
Right. And it'll save you a ton of money, because if it gets too hot, it burns, you toss it. If it gets too low, it seizes, you toss it.
And we've run out of time. We don't even have a chance to do my favorite demo.
Your favorite, your lobster tempura.
Yeah, so you were going to fry foods in this as well.
Absolutely, because I set this, you can set it for $375 or $400. It's my fryer.
All right, so there you have it.
There you go.
If you'd like to own it, give us a call. Let us send this out to you. We are going to move forward. We've got more great values we're going to be showcasing for you. Thank you very much for your phone calls on that Black Label Edition ceramic cleaver. That one is completely sold out. Great job on that one, guys. Thank you for your orders. We should mention to you that we do have a 5-piece utensil set. It is a customer pick. It's a 4-piece gourmet set, I should say. You're going to get the spoon, the spoonola, the bowl scraper, and an angled spatula, all at $12.48, and it's all done with bamboo and silicone. If you'd like to order, that's on a special price for the visit, 305-832, and you can see some of the features. It's perfect to use with, of course, your cookware. We want to be sure that you continue to call. We've enjoyed talking to all of you. Oh, nice. Jima, I'm going to start right here, if you don't mind, really quickly. we are offering to you some of the companion pieces to go back to our today's special. And because this is a capsule collection, and because this is the introduction of this new Midnight Steel nonstick, and this might be an opportunity for me to show you the inside. I don't know how well you can see it, but when you look at this nonstick, and you let me know if you can see how it looks like diamond dust in the inside? This is the brand new Midnight Steel, the very best, the finest, the top of the line gold standard in ceramic nonstick. This is brand new today. Brand new today. So even if you shop with Chef Ming Tsai before, you don't own this. Sturdier, more abrasion resistant, more scratch resistant than ever before, metal utensils safe. And because the chef has partnered with Joy Mangano, they have created the most exquisite look. Look at how high-end and luxurious this is. Look at how beautiful that hammered texturing is. It just looks expensive. So this piece is an open stock piece, and you can see the grill lines in the inside. It's just a 12-inch grill pan, and it's perfect. And we've got all the colors. We have it in the pewter. We have it in the gold color. The red has been the most popular. The red is fabulous. Look at how pretty that is. And then we also have it in that copper bronze, which I think is gorgeous as well. So the first color that will sell out in this open stock piece will be the pewter. This piece will sell at $69. It's half off today. This is the world launch, so these are all introductory spring pricing. It's $13.32 to get it at home. Our today's special is the best value of the day for sure, Chef.
I love that.
But this piece really is going to add to your collection because we've got a wonderful expanded assortment. And when you get this at home, I do believe that you want to get the entire set. Remember that there'll be a major increase in the price on all of these pieces. So if it's something that you know that you will love or that you think you might love, go ahead and reserve them. And then when you get it at home, you can make a decision a little bit later on. This is nice and spacious.
This is a great sized pan for searing. You could also wok stir it because it has that kind of wok shape to it. But I like that it's nice and tall so you can have sauce in it. And I love again, it's all about the ceramic Midnight Steel. This takes metal utensils. It's the only nonstick that can take metal utensils. And this hammered look is just phenomenal.
Oh my God.
It's so beautiful.
And the colors are classic, just very rich.
And of course, because my partner is Joy, it all matches with everything else we already sold because she's genius, right? So, but that's her.
That's beautiful.
But the price of this, you go to any store right now and you have $100 in your pocket.
It probably wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, good luck finding a pan of this quality. There's you won't. It's impossible.
I mean, look at the size of that pan, by the way. It's deep, tall walls. That's a beautiful pan for $39.95. I would not miss this. This is an incredible piece. Wow.
And it really gives a great sear, right? I mean, look at that. Look at that crust.
And this is interesting because a lot of people feel like, if I buy a nonstick, I'm not going to get the best sear. You're proving that wrong.
That is such a misconception.
Exactly.
You can get great sear as long as the pan can conduct heat. So this pan is not super thick like a cast iron, but it's also not heavy like a cast iron.
Exactly.
This is a third of the weight. So cast iron is fantastic, but it's so heavy and hard to clean and all that. This being light, but it's the ceramic coating because that helps not only non-stick, it helps conduct the heat. And you have to have heat, real heat, to get a crust on a hamburger like that.
I love what you've done with the handle. I want to show you the rivets on the end. I mean, it's just the quality. And you can see, look at that for yourself. Look at the side angle. How it's just nice and solid. The handles are higher up, so they're cool to the touch. All of these pieces are oven safe to 550 degrees. Let's talk about that for a moment. There are so many nonstick pans out there that can't go beyond 350 degrees.
Absolutely. I mean, and unfortunately, when you get a nonstick pan too hot and you start scraping with metal, you end up with this.
So let's talk about this nonstick versus this nonstick.
The problem with this nonstick is it's already been ingested. All the stuff is scraped off and someone ate it. right?
So if your pots and pans look like this, it's time for an upgrade.
And by the way, this is a good comparison. All my pans are stainless steel handles. Why? So it can go into the oven, right? All of them are double riveted. This is one screw, and this is probably, it's already loose. See that? It already moves. I hate that. When a knife moves or a handle wiggles, that's horrible.
And this is traditional plastic synthetic. This is PTFE free, meaning no plastic synthetics, and PFOA free.
Correct.
So this is the modern way, and I might even say a healthier way to use nonstick in your home. Most people who are very health conscious are wanting ceramic nonstick because it is PTFE free and PFOA free. It's a nice weight, it's not too heavy and it's not too light, it's just right. The fact that it can go into the oven up to 550 degrees is amazing because most pans you can't heat them to that high of a temperature, especially in the oven.
Right.
And of course, they're so beautiful that you'll want to serve in them. I mean, because these are some of the prettiest pans I've ever seen.
And that's called family style dining, and that's how I always eat at home. I mean, why get a platter messed up? Right?
No, I agree. It's a beautiful pan.
And look how large it is. So here's two beautiful steaks that you can tell from end to end is all one color and nice and crisp. That's because, again, it's even heat distribution. But I have enough room on the side to get some onions and shiitake mushrooms caramelizing. And once the steaks come out, they got to rest for a few minutes. So then this part, I'll add a little red wine, reduce it down to 1 pat of butter. I have my steak and mushroom with onion dish.
Yum.
One pan. Easy.
Perfect.
So easy.
What would be fun to pair with that?
A sunset and a beautiful bottle of red wine.
Now you're talking. I like that. That's a great answer.
Coast of France.
Oh, now that's even better.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, one of the things that we love about having chefs like Ming Tsai here is the quality and the level of expertise. So many of us have watched Chef Ming Tsai. You might have dined at one of his restaurants, or you might own one of his cookbooks. He only brings to you the finest and the very best. The reason why these prices are so affordable, quite frankly, is because these are all brand new. Remember, this Midnight Steel nonstick is better than his traditional nonstick. It's better than the nonstick that he's brought to us in the past. So in the category of good, better, best, this is his gold standard. And so if you love all of the copper and all of the nonstick that he's brought in the past, holy moly, this is gonna knock your socks off because this is the best that he's done. Sturdier, more abrasion resistant than ever before. You don't have to use the oils, the butters, and the fats unless you want to. And with this grill pan, we love to grill in America. And you can grill year-round in your home, in your kitchen with this grill pan. Look at how large those pieces of chicken are.
So these are going to be chicken fried steak, except it's the other way. It's steak fried chicken.
Steak fried chicken.
Right? Because I'm using all that fantastic leftover. The beef had all that great fat.
I bet it tastes good, though.
I'm like, oh my God, let's use that beef fat and cook up some beautiful chicken breast.
Yeah.
Right? But those are 3 airlines. Airlines meaning a breast with a little wing thing. That's technically called an airline. That's a lot of food, right? I mean, I actually could sneak in a 4th, just to show you. I could sneak in this 4th one. So fantastic for a family for 4.
I think we underestimate just how sizable this pan is.
That's a big pan.
Yeah, it's really roomy. And I would say, just eyeing it, it's at least 2 inches high, the walls of the pan.
Right.
So if you're adding liquids or if you're adding any type of sauces, easily, you don't have to worry about it. For the money, this is a brilliant choice. I hope that you go to the phone lines or you order this pan. Don't miss it. You can see well over 700 people have ordered it. Everything in this capsule collection of this Midnight Steel, this brand new cookbook, is very, very limited. So if your heart is set, you've fallen in love with these pieces, I would try to get as many pieces as you possibly can afford. Because I don't know when this will be back. We've never done this high-end hammered look before. This is the very first time. If you're giving them as a gift, don't forget that 8-quart stock pot. I wonder if maybe someone can hand that to me. There it is right over there.
Beautiful piece.
Yeah. If someone gets a chance to hand me the 8-quart over there, please, I want to show that piece to you as well. But we want to hear from you because I hope you're excited. Thank you. Chef Eric, you're my angel.
I mean, look
Give me a
how.
hug.
Look.
You're awesome.
easy.
Thank you,
This
sweetheart.
is public, guys. Can we just go back to the chicken lovebirds?
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that. And that looks even better because we all know that was cooked in the fat of the
I
steak.
know, but look at how
Right.
crispy.
Right?
Look at that up close.
Isn't that amazing?
Look at that.
It's almost like it's fried. It's so crispy.
That's exactly.
Right?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You don't have flour or anything on that.
Oh, no.
That's just the skin of the chicken.
Yeah.
Look at how beautiful and
Isn't
golden
that unbelievable?
brown.
And this is the one I added last. It's not quite there yet.
But that's what you get when you're buying better quality cookware.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's all about making sure you have hot, even heat everywhere in the pan. You can't have a cold spot here, or there. It's never cold in the middle. No pan is, right? But usually towards the edges, the heat doesn't get out there. This pan conducts this well. I mean, literally to the edge, right? I mean, there's not a spot that's not.
Invest in better quality cookware. You and your family, we want to know where our foods come from. You're buying better quality food. Some of you are buying from the local farmers market. You're buying more organic foods. And so because we want to know where our foods come from, you want to be able to take those foods and prepare them when you get it at home on a nonstick that you know is safe, that is the most modern, that is the most elite, that allows you to be able to prepare your foods in an excellent way. When I look at that chicken, that's excellence. That's restaurant results. But you've got to have good pots and pans. By the way, I did ask them to bring me the A-quart. This is a piece that is available for you, and I want to show this to you because this launched today, all of these beautiful, and I just think if you love family-style cooking, soups and stews, or a nice lobster boil, or any pastas, this A-quart at $59.95, I just think it is the cat's meow. It is so stunning and so beautiful. I don't know what remains, but I guarantee you, by later on tonight, most of those will be gone. Pewter red, gold, bronzer red, under $20. And my producer is Daryl, and he's saying that A-quart is gonna be gone soon. It may not make it.